that, bitch? How does it feel to be that? Hello, my name is Denasia Williams, and today we're going to talk about whatever pops up in my mind. So, as of right now, I just had a realization of over time, everybody wants to be black, but without the struggle. And I mean that more than the general wise. I mean that as in, like, when I see kids and, girl, be professional. When I say that, I mean that with kids, like, of course, everything starts with the kids, and it just seems like it's just one of those where when they try to be cool, they're trying to be black. Kids talk in nothing but slang because they want to be cool, they want to be black. Because slang is not, well, slang stands for short language. So, therefore, when kids are using slang and people look down upon kids, adults look down upon kids because it's like, why are you talking like that? You think that's cool? You think that's funny? They don't think that because they don't get to do that as an adult. I'm still doing it. I'm an adult, and I'm a young adult, actually. I'm 22, and I'm still doing it regardless, but it's the it's the societal standpoint of how everyone that are adults try to look down on it. Like, it's just one of those where that's not grammarly correct. That's where ebonics come in. That's where AAVE, African American Vernacular English, comes from. Like, this is our stuff. This is what we do. We're in different parts, but we still influence. Slang comes from us. Like, from the beginning of time, because the role models are never the whites. The role models are never the adults that are any race, but with a blueprint. Like, when we say that, we really mean it. We really mean that we are the blueprint, because we really are. Kids look up to what they need. Oh, I want to be a firefighter because of you. No. They'll be that firefighter and still talk like us. When I'm just gonna give a good example, because I'm just rambling, I'm just rambling. But it's like, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. All the black people out there, beautiful melanated folks out there, you're gonna know what I mean by this. Walk into a room of other races, especially white people. If you notice how they switch up how they talk, or they all of a sudden say appreciate it more than they say thank you. They like, like, oh, appreciate it. Like, they trying to sound cool, like they trying to sound hip. They trying to give it that like, like they want you to know that, hey, I got black friends too. I'm not the enemy, even though they really are. But it's like they trying to let you know that they're cool, still yet are racist. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I've started to notice that, like, when it comes down to kids and how they talk or how they try to be cool and funny is black. Cool and funny is black. That's why they always talk about the younger generation. Younger generation is terrible, but really it's because they're becoming us more and more. They don't like that. Everybody wants that. I go put on a blonde wig right now. Other people are gonna look at it. Oh, this is odd. Like, I pull it off like that. But black women can pull it off regardless. Even though I'm light skinned, it's like, I don't care. Black women, all shades, can pull off any and everything. And that's what they notice. That's what they love. That's what it's like, damn, like, I wish I could do that. Like, all the stares in public, all the, like, disgust look, even though they gonna, behind closed doors, they trying to be like you. They're in the bathroom dressing up and shit. They just wipe that shit off because they know that they can't pull it off, because they know deep down that they feel some type of way. Like, how can I explain this? It's like, it's just giving, like, those white bitches that really be trying to be different, and then, I don't know, coincidentally trying to be black, you know, like black girls, like they be trying to befriend us to be us. That's what I came to the conclusion of, because I'll meet a white bitch and I rarely be friends with white women. So it's like, and you, I mean, duh, but it's like the ones that I do let in, they seemingly become a different person. They just, I don't know how. I do know how, but it's like coincidentally, even though I don't believe in coincidences, they start to sound like me. They start to, yeah, girl, yeah, like you're not doing that. If you're not doing that around your mother and father, your white mom and your white dad, don't do that around me. Be yourself. I want you to be yourself around me. But they're scared to be because they think I won't accept them, I guess. And it's like, babe, I already don't accept y'all because of the history, but you don't have to shig and jive for me. Unless, I mean, if you want to, you can, but don't shig and jive by trying to use our stuff. Like, if you're gonna shig and jive, you better be kissing my toes or something. Give me some money, give me some reparations, but don't copy me, because then one, I'm gonna feel like you're actually making fun of me or us in general, or two, it's like, I can tell you don't talk like that, I can tell you don't walk like that, so please stop doing it, because you look dumb as fuck. All right, what else can I talk about? I'm not even like, this is like my very first time actually talking on the mic, so, well, not my very first time, because I also do feet content. Shouting out myself, go get my All Hail Our Goddess OnlyFans is a feet page. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just, it don't even bother me that much anymore, because I choose to not have them around me. But I mean, I just don't be wanting to do that to every single white woman I see, you know? Like, it just, you know, like, it's just like, you already tell from the first experience, you can already tell if they actually act like that, if they're being themselves versus them being a bunch of personalities that they took from black women down the line. They befriend us to be us. They befriend us to be us. And I can tell that day by day through social media, but also through my previous friendships with white women. And I feel like that's why I haven't got along with them so far. I really haven't, because I be waiting for them to do some bullshit, and then they do it day one. And I appreciate y'all for showing y'all ass for real lately, because it's like people ain't gonna believe it unless it's recorded, right? Like, everybody knows they're fucking crazy. I mean, white people are crazy in general. I mean, look at the history. White people are mentally ill. And these are y'all Lord and Saviors. Well, that's y'all Lord and Savior. Y'all white God that y'all worship. And that Bible that they keep rewriting and rewriting. And you know what bothers me about that too is the fact that I remember when Christians were trying to tell everybody to go by the King James version. Like, they were like, oh no, that's the best one, you need to go by that one. You talking about the man that was raping women back in the day. And that's what I've noticed with these men leaders too, because when I look down, it's like most of these men weren't all that great. It's like they do this good thing, they do this one good thing, or they do something that causes evolution. That's what we can pat them on the back, but don't pat them on the back as a person. We never met these people, and I really wouldn't want to meet anybody that I already know the history on. It's like, you're right in there, write what they did, but write everything they did. Right when they raped bitches, right when they actually did all the bad shit first, before they did that big thing that you want to put in the history books. Like, most of these men are doing that type of shit, you know, like, think of the Black Panther movement. Like, of course. But niggas was fucking raping and assaulting these women. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I mean. Like, I just be so riled up, because it's like, MLK cheated on his wife. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's like, all of them just had to do some type of shit to women. And women were evolving, of course, too, because the whole women's rights and bullshit. And I feel like with the women's rights, that comes with the feminism, whatever the fuck, because I don't even believe in that shit, because we're not even a part of it, or we can't be a part of it. If you are, you'll figure it out eventually, but I already did. That's why I never call myself a feminist, because what the fuck, like, I have to try to, oh, be a woman, like, I'm, like, listen to us women, and as soon as everybody's saying, yay, women, yay, we got what we wanted, the white women, though, as soon as we say something that we're struggling with, it's like, well, as a white woman, I'm not struggling with that, so let's not add that in the feminist era. Like, let's not add that. Let's take one step at a time. Like, that's what they're gonna do, and that's really why I can't do it. Like, we can't mix with them until they actually figure their own shit out. Because and to this day, why are we still answering white people, or either why are we asking white people why they're racist, or why are we even asking them, can they not say the N-word? To this day, I still hear them like, oh, I can say the N-word because I can, and in reality, these folks do not give a fuck. They're gonna say it regardless. The only reason that they don't be saying it as much now is because of the consequences, and that shows their character. These are the same white Christians that swear they love everyone, but anyway, let's move on. What's the next topic we could talk about? I like this. I really do like talking, because half the time nobody's listening anyway when I am talking, so you're forced to now, bitch. Let's see. What else bothers me? Let's just talk about a bunch of shit that bothers me. All the male podcasts. I feel like that's really what was pushing me to do an actual podcast, because then when I seen the uproar of everybody doing podcasts, it's like, ask yourself, are you doing this because everybody else is doing it, or are you doing it because you want to do it? And I've been wanting to do it, I just don't have the platform. But then I'm like, girl, you technically do. You got the Chromebook, you got the mic, so you basically got the platform. This is the platform. So this is me saying I hate the fucking male podcast these days, because, well, the fake alpha male podcast these days, because they really don't define what an alpha male is. And when you actually know the definition, it brings me to my next question. How are all of y'all alphas at the same time, at the exact same moment? How are y'all all alphas at the same exact time? And why do you have to be shitty to women in order to be an alpha? Like, that's what confuses me. And then when you do call them out on their bullshit, that's why they don't invite people that call them out, because the times that they did, those people that they didn't expect to call them out on their bullshit, oh yeah, you're not coming back on this podcast, bitch. Like, how dare you question my masculinity? How dare you question what I think of women? Denial is in Egypt. That man's gay. She couldn't have said it better, Miss Wendy Williams, my bad. But still, it's like, they really do, because why do you hate women that much to the point where I'm not going to think that you like it up the butt? Like, for real, like, why are you even feeling that type of way? Because that bitch said no to you in middle school. That bitch said she doesn't like you. She said you're ugly, and now you're trying to look down on women with BBLs, even though you still are trying to fuck those women with those BBLs. Do I want to get on the topic of BBLs? Maybe I'll get canceled. I mean, nobody knows me anyway. Well, shit. Fuck it. I mean, I don't care. I don't have nothing. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I do have stuff against BBLs because it's dangerous. That's what I have against BBLs. It's dangerous. You could literally die on the table. Like, any surgery, it really can. But it's like, I mean, I got surgery. Ooh, I need a soundtrack. Ooh. But look, for real, I got breast reduction surgery. And of course, it came with like all the pros that, oh, small titties. Like, yeah, I'm living it up right now. Even though it's the winter, bitch, I'm glad that I got it. I don't care. I got it. If you want to get that surgery. But the main thing with BBLs is it's dangerous. And I want my women to love themselves enough to just, yeah, do what you want. Because I did what I wanted. Like, I'm not looking back. I'm glad I did it. If you're very grateful and appreciative of the fact that you got off that table, of you after getting your body done and you got it for yourself. Cheers to you. But I've heard and seen so many women that complain about the after. And it's just like, think about this before you do it. That's it. That's all. That's all. All I got against it is just the death rates. It's like, you know, you're risking your life for this. So do you really want to risk your life for a nigga or multiple niggas? Or are you risking your life to be what you want? Ask yourself that first. That's all I'm saying. Just ask yourselves that first. Because it really don't be worth it. And all these women that tell y'all that it don't be worth all the sexual harassment and people trying to touch on your booty because it's a big booty, so I feel like smacking it. No. Like, it be twerk for me. Like, they trying to treat you like an object. And it's like, that comes with it, but fuck it. I look good. You know? Like, if I get harassed already without the ass, I want this ass. And I get it after and get harassed, who gives a fuck? These niggas are trifling regardless. So that's, if you get what I'm saying, then you get what I'm saying, you know? I need a stream too, because I'd be like, hey, y'all, put the ones and twos. Put the ones if you agree and put the twos if you don't. I mean, agree to disagree. But I just want the best for y'all. That's all. That's it. Because I did the best for me too. So, and I thought about it. I mean, shit, I ain't give a fuck. There's still people putting their little side comments on my breast. Like, oh, why'd you do that? Oh, you look so good. Obviously, I didn't feel good. Obviously, I didn't feel like I looked good. I try to force it. I try to do that. Oh, yeah, I've been doing some self-love, self-care. I mean, I still am. I mean, look at me, bitch. You could tell when people are actually doing it and actually caring. But I was trying to fake that at first because I was trying not to go under the knife. Like, because I was trying to, no, I'm all natural. Like, I used to be one of the bitches. I ain't gonna lie, because that's what I was taught. Like, that's what people made it seem like I had to do. Like, you know, oh, you have to just accept the way you are. And it's like, I don't like it though. And I want to change it. That's what it is. I don't like it and I want to change it. All right, moving on. That's it. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. You ain't got to explain yourself to me. I just want everybody to be safe. What's the next topic that bothers me? Can you edit on podcasts? They be seeming like they just keep going and going. But I do be seeing little cuts here and there. But shit, these off the dome right now. What bothers me? My fucking family bothers me. Like, like, let's talk about something that really nobody else can have an opinion on. Like, y'all can have y'all opinions, but still, it's like, if you didn't go through it, then shut the fuck up. So, really, half of the stuff that oh shit, I'm shaking the table. Okay, half of the stuff that really be going on in black households, they don't want you to put out family business because they know the shit that you're doing is wrong. It's as simple as that. I promise y'all, if y'all feel like y'all are dealing with narcissists, just press record. They get so angry and they feel some type of, why the fuck are you recording me? No, stop the recording. No, just keep saying what you were saying. What's wrong? And my boyfriend, he did that to me. Damn, where'd it come from? I don't know where that, but no, my boyfriend did it to me, and I was a little, like, looking at him sideways, because, like, why? But then when he actually explained to me why, like, oh, I want you to hear yourself, because sometimes you don't remember what you're saying, or it's, like, the stuff that you say, it'd be, like, I'd be contradicting it should be something, we were arguing one time, and he did it, and we looked back at the recording, and I don't even know, I mean, we resolved it somehow, but I know sometimes I do have narcissistic tendencies, and he knows it too. Like, he'll call me on. He's like, you talking about this and talking about that, but then you do it too. And it's like, okay, I want to correct it, but how can I correct it if I don't know about it? So why get offended when someone's recording you? You know, like, okay, I want you to hear yourself because I want you to understand that this is wrong. And some people, like my mother, some people just don't like that shit. Like, they really don't. Like, my family, I'm not gonna say they're a bunch of narcissists, but I'll say a good few. They just, a good amount of the few, they just do too much shit, or they'll try to hurry up and forgive themselves before the other person that they actually hurt forgives them so that they can go to heaven. And that's what I hate about Christianity. That's what I really hate about religion in general, because they use it to make themselves feel better. They use it to take advantage. They use it at their own advantage. And I hate that, because it shows how a lot of people are morally rather than how they are because of what they believe in all of a sudden. You know, like, do you believe in this shit because you don't want to go to hell, or do you believe in this shit because you feel like that shit's real? You feel like that shit's real, then use it to the realest extent. Don't use it to your advantage, Pastor. It's getting hot in here. But yeah. What else can I say? I don't really want to get into too much detail, because I also want to be organized with this stuff. But yeah, this is just what's off my mind, and I'm probably gonna post this shit, because why not? Like, I'm probably gonna do more and more, but I'm gonna get better, and I can't wait till y'all see me keep going, because I'm gonna have bigger and better things always, no matter what I do. I make money, you know. I'm employed by the universe, and I highly thank y'all. I didn't wake up and thank y'all like I was supposed to. I appreciate y'all for doing everything, because everything works out in my favor. I'm not even capping. It really do every freaking time. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. Comment, like, subscribe, yeah.